Hey guys, it's Ryan, and this is Health Over Temptation. Today is day 4 of 365 days of clean eating. I went back to work today after being off for 2 weeks, and it was amazing. I missed my little children so much. They were all so happy to be back at school. We tried for the first time having everybody wear masks, and they were so awesome. I couldn't even believe it. So that was great. I am exhausted right now. So I'm gonna make a really fast little dinner for myself and see how it goes. I just made a big fat salad with a ton of stuff in it. I'm feeling like a little Greek style salad. So some romaine, I have some fennel, I have some tomato, cucumber, I had some, let me show you actually, it's right here. These hearts of palm and Kalamata olives. So I made this giant salad. I'm gonna eat this all by myself. I'm not sharing with anybody. And my dressing is gonna be super simple. It's gonna be red wine vinegar, lemon, a teaspoon of olive oil, salt, pepper, and a little garlic. And I'm just gonna toss it in there. And then I'm going to make a little focaccia bread with ground oatmeal, Greek yogurt, rosemary, and garlic. Okay, so my salad's already done. And I'm just gonna make my little salad dressing and toss it really fast. I'm only gonna use about a teaspoon of olive oil for my salad. I don't really need much more than that. About a tablespoon or 2 of red wine vinegar. I think 1 tablespoon's enough. A little squeeze of lemon. This is a really juicy lemon. Maybe about a tablespoon of lemon. A sprinkle of salt. About a teaspoon of oregano. I absolutely love oregano in my salad dressing. Love it. Love it. And of course a little black pepper. I am out of crushed black pepper right now, so I'm going to use just white pepper, which is right here. A little sprinkle. Ooh, that might be too much. And I'm just going to give it a little swirl around in there, in a little jar. Don't you love these little mason jars? They're drinking. My grandma used to drink white wine out of these things. She used to keep a gallon of white wine in her dishwasher. I don't know why. Yeah, and would drink out of jelly jars. So we're just gonna toss that in there. Got it all. We're just gonna set that aside for now. And now I'm gonna make my focaccia bread. I don't need that. She also used to make jelly all the time. Jalapeno jelly was our favorite. That's another show. All right, so I have half a cup of oatmeal. Where's my thing? Okay, so I'm just gonna grind this up like flour. I'm sure you've heard the recipe with the flour, Greek yogurt, baking soda, and you just mix it all together and it makes like a pizza dough. So I'm gonna do like a little focaccia style, and I'm gonna cook it in the air fryer. Super easy. Okay, that's loud, I'm sorry. All right, so now we're gonna put it in our bowl. Half a cup of flour. Half a cup of fat-free Greek yogurt. This is 6 ounces, so half a cup, I think half a cup is 4 ounces. All right, maybe not. Maybe this is half a cup. I thought a cup was 8 ounces, but you know, knows? What do I know? All right, so there's my Greek yogurt. One-eighth of a teaspoon of baking soda. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of Parmesan. I have shredded Parmesan, maybe just like a teaspoon in there. And I'm gonna add a little bit of a pinch of rosemary. I love rosemary and garlic. Oh yes, can't forget the garlic. Garlic and rosemary is probably my favorite smell cooking in the house of all the smells, aside from sage. So I'm gonna put just like 1/8 of a teaspoon of garlic in there. All right, so now maybe a little sprinkle of salt. Okay, now we just mix this up into a dough. Yeah, turns right into dough. It's like magic dough. Somebody gave me this recipe from that they were using for a diet plan that they were on, but they said they used just regular flour, which obviously anybody can use. You can use wheat flour or white flour, whatever you want. You could probably even use almond meal if you were doing keto, but I'm just gonna use oatmeal because that is my carb choice. Now we did break the oatmeal down a little bit. It's better to eat it when it's in its whole form for your digestion, but it's Monday. I need some focaccia. All right, here is my tin foil. I'm just gonna spray it with this coconut oil. And I'll put it right down on here. We've got to get it all out of there because I don't want to waste any of it. All right. Just going to spread it out. Make it nice and flat, like a little pizza. I mean, a focaccia or a pizza, whatever you want to call it. A focaccia pizza. Focaccia is Italian, pizza is Italian, and I got a little Greek style salad over here. We've got the little Mediterranean feel going on tonight. When I can travel again, I'm going to Greece and Italy. I'm very excited about that. I don't know when that's going to be, maybe in 2 or 3 years. Oh, planning so many fun things. Okay, so let me just rinse my hands off really quick. I'll be right back. Don't be scared. Okay, here is my air fryer basket. And I'm just going to stick this. I've never done this before, by the way, so I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm going to stick my little pizza focaccia down inside of there. I've never put tin foil in here either. Hopefully nothing happens. It's probably not like a microwave. So let's see. 400 degrees for 10 minutes. Okay, we're just pop it in. Turn it on. And that's it. So I was eating my leftovers from the casserole that I had, the breakfast casserole, and then I had the last of the meatballs. I made a lot of it, so I had food for a couple of days, and then I'm gonna have this. So I'm all out of my meal preps that I made. I'm gonna make some more tomorrow. I'm eating 3 meals a day is usually what I have right now. I'm not snacking. I am zoning in on my intuition, my intuitive self. I I'm asking myself if I'm hungry, thirsty, tired, or whatever. I'm really trying to get my water in. Drinking some tea during the day to pass the time, get my fluids in. Intuition is such an amazing thing. As children, we sometimes lose the ability to have our own intuition because we have to listen to our parents, of course, because they're the ones in charge and control and know what's going on. We're just little people. And we're not really always taught to listen to our intuition. And it's very confusing because, you know, as kids, we don't understand. But I want to tell you this story, how intuition can just kick in. And it was the first time that I used my intuition to react or respond to something. My sister Noah and I was probably like 4 and she was 2. We lived in Vashon, Washington, in the most amazing house. It was right on Puget Sound, and it was the cutest house ever. I'll have to find a picture and share it with you guys one day. Cutest house, right on the Sound. We had a boathouse, we had a sailboat. There were no other houses around, you know, like they were down the beach. And you could dig for clams and we would go fishing and we would do it was amazing. I have the most amazing memories of being a child living here. So my sister and I, we were walking on the beach one day. I have no idea where my mom was because she was not there. And my sister picked up a clam off the beach and the clam was open. And she picked it up and stuck her finger inside of it and the clam shut on her finger. And I don't know if you've ever tried to open a clam before, but it is very hard. So once that clam shut on her finger, she started screaming hysterically, of course, because it was so painful. And I was 4. My mom, I don't know where she was. Maybe we were just lost. I don't even know. I instinctually and intuitively picked up a rock off the ground and smashed the clam open and saved my sister's life. That is the first time I remember using my instincts and my intuition and my being to react to something. I don't know how and I don't know why, but I always think of that time and like how you need to really just tune into yourself and listen to what's happening and respond that way. So now as an adult, almost 49, I use my intuition and I try and find my quiet time and listen to what is right for me. I'm trying to use that a lot for, you know, when I'm hungry or do I need those pair of shoes? It's interesting, you know, a lot of people prefer just to be told what to do or follow a program or do whatever. I know that eating clean is the way that we need to eat. It is the way my body responds best. It is where I can get the most nutrients, not with processed foods or anything like that. And so I'm like trying to like, okay, are you hungry? No, you're not hungry. You're probably just thirsty. You need water. What do you want to have for, you know, what do you want to, I really wanted to have this for dinner tonight. I've been thinking about it all day. And did a little research and I'm like, I'm gonna try that and see if it works. So we're gonna see together if it works, and that's that. But I wanted to share that story with you because I really want everybody to use your intuition and go within and figure it out. And usually what happens as adults, you know, we've experienced so much in this life, we need to heal some things. So we need to spend some time healing past hurts or traumas, or, you know, who doesn't have some traumas they haven't experienced aside from 2020, because that's a whole other trauma we're probably going to spend the rest of our lives dealing with. Just spend some time healing yourself, you know? Anyway, I was 4 years old when I saved my sister's life and used my intuition for the first time. My instincts and intuition kicked in, cracked that clam open and Saved your finger. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm gonna take a little break while we're waiting for my focaccia to cook, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, wait till you see this deliciousness that I just pulled out of the air fryer. It looks amazing. Okay, it smells so good. Rosemary, garlic, delish. Look at this giant. Okay, this is like a pizza thing. Now, if you cook it in the air fryer and you want to make a real pizza, you can totally do that. It's a little soft on the inside. I have never tasted this before, but it looks amazing. I had to flip it halfway through. I had it too high, so 400 is probably not good. I'm gonna say 350 for 10 minutes, flip it halfway through. That's how my air fryer was working. Now I'm just gonna dump the salad on top of this, and I'm gonna eat it all by myself. Luckily, my children got carne asada burritos for dinner tonight, so I'm not gonna worry about feeding them. All right, I got my salad all tossed, and I'm just gonna put it right on top of here. It's a lot of salad, and I don't care. So I'm just gonna cover this, and all that goodness is gonna go right on there. Okay. It's like a giant, it's so giant. I'm eating all of this, and I don't care. All right, let me take a bite. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. That's amazing. You have to make that. All right, so we're using our intuition. We're thinking about what we truly need, how we should truly respond to life. How you should truly respond right now is to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. The recipes will be listed in the description box below, so you can go right down below, push on the little arrow, and then the whole recipe will show up. I'm putting the recipe for the salad dressing and the pizza focaccia deliciousness. It only serves one, but you can make as many servings as you like, okay? Thanks so much for being here, and I am Ryan, and this is Health Over Temptation. Have a good night.